Welcome back, boys and girls, to Storytime and Kinder with Mr. Robinson. Listen, we're going to finish up our book today, Zoey and Sassafras, Dragons and Marshmallows. Listen, today we will be covering chapter 15 and chapter 16, Learning to Fish and Smoke. So, listen, we're going to go ahead and finish this off. This is our chapter book, Zoey and Sassafras, and let's start at page 92. Oh, nope, not 92. I'm sorry. Where you at? Chapter 15, Learning to Fish, page 84. Now, listen, let's go ahead and get started. Sassafras and I were out in the barn playing with Marshmallow. Only a few days had passed, but Marshmallow was about the size of a horse. Sassafras liked to jump on his back between his wings. Then Marshmallow would run in circles around the pen until Sassafras started to fall and jump off. Marshmallow always stopped to sniff and make sure Sassafras was all right. I wanted to remember the way they played together forever. Oh, I'd never taken my photo of Marshmallow. I dashed off to get the camera and got an action shot of the two of them together. Mom came into the barn and looked at the photo of Sassafras riding Marshmallow. At first she laughed a lot, but then she got quiet. Marshmallow's getting awfully big, Zoey. I sucked in a big breath. I knew what she was going to say next, and I didn't want to hear it. I know this part is hard, but a dragon isn't meant to live in a barn. He's meant to be free. I nodded and kept looking down. If I looked up at Marshmallow, I was sure I'd start crying. I guess he'd have more fun flying around and exploring the forest, I mumbled. And he might not even fit in the barn much longer. Saying goodbye was going to stink. Once Sassafras was done dragon riding, we'll all head for the forest stream. Mom wanted to teach Marshmallow how to catch fish. When we got to the stream, Marshmallow seemed nervous. Rather than check out the stream, he snuggled up behind me and put his big head on my shoulder. Sassafras hates getting wet, so he hid behind Marshmallow. Mom rolled up her pants and splashed around in the water. Marshmallow, the stream won't hurt you. It's really fun, see? After a few minutes, Marshmallow's curiosity got the best of him. He joined her in the water. Next, she showed him that there were fish in the stream. Once he realized that he really loved the stream, he spotted a fish in the water and tried to catch it, but he missed and ended up with a mouthful of stream water. Don't give up, Marshmallow. You can do it. Sassafras and I cheered. Marshmallow kept trying and finally caught one. After that first taste of success, he got much faster at catching fish. He even brought a little fish to Sassafras, who purred loudly in thanks. I was rolling up my pants to join the fun when Sassafras started meowing like crazy. He stared at the bushes nearby. I stood very still and watched a blue dragon head slowly peep out of the bushes. It looked about the same size as Marshmallow. Come on, sweet girl, I cooed. The dragon kept her eyes on me as she took a few small steps forward. The splashing behind us stopped. I looked over my shoulder and Marshmallow and Mom were both frozen, watching the new dragon. Then Marshmallow let out the most beautiful sound. It sounded like a cat's purr, only louder and more like a song. Maybe dragons purr when they're really happy. The new dragon's eyes lit up and she purred right back. She trotted into the stream and sniffed Marshmallow. They twisted their necks around each other in greeting and purred even more. Something about the way her blue tail moved was so familiar. Was she the friend who had brought baby Marshmallow? Was she the friend who had brought baby Marshmallow to our barn and disappeared into the bushes? The blue dragon took a few steps toward the forest. She looked back and called out to Marshmallow. She wanted him to come with her. My heart dropped. I was going to have to say goodbye to my dragon. Marshmallow took a step to follow her, then stopped. He came bounding over to us and nuzzled my mom and Sassafras. Then he rested his head on my shoulder. I wrapped my arms around his warm, strong neck. I blinked back tears. Goodbye, Marshmallow. Be a good dragon. I gave him a gentle nudge toward the new dragon. He looked at me one last time. Go ahead, it's okay. I waved him on. Before I could change my mind, they both leaped into the air. The forest filled with the beautiful noise of two happy dragons. The sound was so pretty that it was hard to be sad. My mom moved to my side and wrapped me in a hug. Look how healthy and happy he is. That's because of your help. I nodded and couldn't help but smile as I watched them spin and dive through the air until they were nothing more than specks in the sky. Chapter 16, Smoke. I cleaned out Marshmallow's pen while Sassafras watched. It looked so empty without our little dragon bounding around. Even Sassafras was mopey. We all really missed Marshmallow. I sniffed back another wave of tears. Wait a minute, I sniffed again. Do you smell smoke, Sassafras? Where's it coming from? Sassafras pawed at the barn door and meowed. Oh no, was something burning outside? We burst out the barn to find my mom standing by a fire in our backyard fire pit. She held 2 sticks and a bag of marshmallows. She smiled. Roasted marshmallows seemed like an appropriate way to celebrate your success with our dragon friend. We cuddled up by the fire, telling stories about the little guy and laughing. I ate 5 or 6 marshmallows and went to grab another one. But then I remembered how Marshmallow felt after eating the plate of marshmallows. I set my roasting stick down and just enjoyed the fire. I'd skipped the stomachache. After we headed in for the night, I went to my bedroom. Sassafras jumped on my desk and nosed at my science notebook. It fell open to the next blank page. I laughed and snuggled him up. Oh, Sassafras, I know how you feel. I can't wait to meet our next magical friend either. The end. So, and this right here just tells us a little about the author and the illustrator. Remember, the author, the story is by Asia Citro, and the illustrator is by Marion Lindsay. So listen, I'm glad you guys was able to join us for our read aloud, Zoey and Sassafras, Dragons, and Marshmallows. You already know, at the end of every read aloud, I always ask questions. Today, question number 1 is, how did Zoey feel when Marshmallow left? I want you to tell me, how did Zoey feel when Marshmallow left? And question number 2, do you think Zoey would like to meet another magical creature? Why? So, do you think Zoey would like to meet another magical creature? And if you think so, I want you to tell me why. Why she does or why not. Okay? Thank you guys for joining us again today. Storytime and Kinder with Mr. Robinson as we finished off our book, Zoey and Sassafras. I'm so happy and I'm proud of you guys for sitting up here making it to the end with me. I will see you guys soon.